To education matters now, remarks by Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu over funding in universities seem to hit raw nerves already, with the university's academic staff union UASU now calling on the ministry to resolve the perennial funding problem plaguing public universities once and for all. At a press conference on Monday, UASU members led by the National Secretary General Constantine Wasonga challenged the Education CS to clarify the government's position towards resolving the financial crisis in public university. And as Grace Wangoi now reports, UASU also took issue with the CS Machogu's call on public and private universities to invest more in research and innovation as an additional revenue stream to finance their programs.
Solidarity forever.
Sentiments by Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu on withdrawal of education funding for public universities and for universities to invest more in research and innovation as additional revenue streams has drawn a lot of criticism from the public.
Solidarity for
The University Academic Staff Union, UASU, is the latest party to voice its disapproval of the sentiments. According to UASU National Secretary General Constantine Wasonga, although there have been efforts to expand higher education, which has inevitably led to increase in student population, public universities have been operating with inadequate funds and many of them are in debt.
Why are Kenyans wasting taxpayers' money on this presidential working party on educational reforms when the Ministry of Education has taken a position that they will no longer fund universities? Then why should we pay taxes? By definition, public universities means they are government-owned. The government should fund them through taxpayers' money. I've also been wondering, why should public universities employees generate their funds and not other public institutions? I think there's a big problem at the Ministry of Education. We don't know who will remove these cartels from your house. We don't know. We thought Machogu could remove them. He has been swallowed. It means now education is going to remain for the rich only. Who will allow him to do that? We will not allow him. Thank you very much.
UASU also took time to question the placement of government-sponsored students in private universities, adding that the move was draining capitation that would otherwise have been used in public universities had the learners been placed there. Former President Kenyatta directed Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service in 2015 to place government-sponsored students to private universities with an aim at expanding access to higher education and provide a chance for more students to pursue courses of their choice.
And as a union, we've been wondering, what informed this? Public universities are struggling, and you take the students that should bring money to public universities and take them to private entities. When the CS, Ministry of Education, was being vetted in Parliament, he was asked this question, and he promised to deal with the cartels at the Ministry of Education. We are worried that now the cartels at the Ministry of Education that influence this archaic policy of taking government-sponsored students to private universities are now influencing him again.
The Working Party on Education Reforms, formed by President William Ruto, was tasked to look into issues surrounding tertiary and university education, including possible recommendations on governance and financing frameworks, and recommend legislation to facilitate amalgamation of HELB, TVET and university funding boards with a view of harmonizing and merging all tertiary education funding entities. Wasonga poked holes at whether it was important for the University Union to give their views to the task force on university funding, given the remarks the CS has made.
Do we still go to give our views to the presidential working party that is moving around when the minister has taken a position that they will not fund universities? Another question that I want to ask the CS, you know, if you are appointed to a position like that, you know the manifesto that your party leader sold. When the president was campaigning, he signed a charter with members of the university community.
Grace Wangoi for TV News Watch.
For the union makes us strong.